Very pleased to be joined here in the post-game show by head coach and general manager of the Vipers, Jason McKee. And Jason, it's been a couple of weeks since we've been able to sit down and chat about a successful 60 minutes. I know that there were some things up and down throughout the course of a hockey game as it would be, but at the end of the day, your team put up 4 goals. They defended relatively well and survived a late period push. I mean, how satisfying was this win, knowing what the team's going to go through the rest of the week?
Yeah, it's good. We needed it. After a tough week last week, it was nice to get this week started on the right note. And I thought we did a good job. They're a very good team. They're well coached, and they don't give up a lot of unnecessary opportunity. They don't beat themselves. Is probably the best way to put it. So, we did a good job. We knew it was going to be a grind, and I think both teams played hard. And coming in, I figured it would be a 1-goal game, and I'm not shocked. We did a good job to build up a lead there, and they get one through on the 6-on-5, which is we got to get a block there. But other than that, I thought we did a pretty good job here tonight against a very good team.
You get 4 goals on the board, and I don't think any of them were highlight reel material aside from what we had to put forward, but changing directions, point shots go through. We talked a lot over the last 2 weeks about putting bodies in dirty areas to get those goals. A shot from below the red line. I mean, at the end of the day, 4 goals. They look the same in the box score, but it was how satisfied were you with the way they manufactured that offense?
Yeah, it was good. It was simple and effective, and we got pucks to those areas. I liked that we had some traffic there tonight, which was nice, and you could argue that we've had better opportunities in other games and didn't score, and tonight it was kind of the opposite. We still we're able to create some offense through some hard work area things, and it went in tonight. So hopefully the tide has changed for us here and turned, and we can keep that offense going.
We've talked a little bit over the last couple of weeks about shot blocks the other way. Wenatchee blocked a ton over the weekend. Prince George blocked a lot here tonight, but your team had some key shot blocks when it mattered the most, specifically late in the hockey game. It's not a sexy thing to do, and I bet you it hurts like heck. But, I mean, some key ones late when your team is defending. What does that say about the mentality of the group, sacrificing what they had to do?
It's it's part of our value system. It's part of what a championship team needs to do, and those are the things that you said it best. It's not going to show up on the box score, but it allows you to get 2 points, and I think our buy-in is good in that area. We did have some key blocks tonight, and it's part of our game plan. So we want to protect the inside of the ice, which sometimes opens up the tops a little bit. So we got to get out there and pay a bit of a price.
We talked earlier as well about sometimes just giving pucks away, some unforced errors that led to goals against. Maybe there was one trying to exit the zone, but how satisfied were you with the group's ability to play a pretty simple game? Didn't look like there were too many quality scoring chances against either that were from neutral zone turnovers. Seemed like the group really cleaned up what they needed to.
Yeah, in the first we had a few, 3 or 4 on the offensive blue line I didn't like. We just tried to do too much in the danger area without numbers or space, and they got a little bit off of it. But other than that, we got it cleaned up in the last 40, and I didn't think we made too many mistakes in that area. So, if the play's there, we want to make the play, and I don't think we want to be gripping it and, dumping everything all the time. If there's time and space and numbers, we want these guys to make plays. So we don't want them to feel like they can't. And, when it's the opposite and they've got numbers and we don't have time and space, that's, those are decisions that the players, need to make. And once it comes back to the value chart again, making sure that you value those plays. And you can't talk about it. You got to value it and do it. And I thought we did a pretty good job of that tonight.
Finally, it's been a difficult stretch. Winless in 6. Thought you deserved better in a couple of those games. What does a win like this do for the group moving into Prince George on Friday and then West Kelowna on Saturday? We talked in the pregame about how difficult this week was going to be and how important tonight was to try to set the tone and turn the morale on its head and get it going in the right direction.
Yeah, like we talked about on Saturday, we've been in every game and we were able to get points. And I think if we get another win or two this week and you look back at it as a whole over 10 games, it's you're still collecting some points. Obviously, Saturday was really disappointing for us, and we've talked about that a lot. But tonight was a good bounce back, and if we can, have a solid rest of the week here, and it's going to be difficult. There's no question, but this will definitely give us some momentum going into Friday for sure.
Jason, as always, thank you for the time.
All right.